Hey guys, welcome back to another Redstone video, and today we are checking out the elusive flying machines, or at least this one will be elusive if it doesn't keep going forever and ever. Let's just stop this guy. Welcome back to another Minecraft Redstone video, and today we are going to be looking at flying machines and what you can do with them. Much like my door over here, let's go check that out. Of course, if you enjoy the video today, please consider subscribing. And as always, leave me a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on flying machines. I think they are probably the coolest thing you can do with Redstone. Do I say that at the start of every video? I don't know. But Dave's here with me. Let's go see Dave. Hey Dave. Dave, what do you think of flying machines? Yeah? You like them? Cool. He does not care about flying machines. So flying machines are cool because this is the kind of thing you can do with them. Now, let me just show you. This is a 4x4 piston door. And I must say, it is a very cool piston door. Much like my glasses. I really don't like my glasses. Let's ditch the glasses. Right. But yeah, so piston doors with flying machines. Sounds weird, but very doable. Let's first go through how a piston, not a piston door, how a flying machine works and how you make one. So they're really simple. You're going to need some slime first of all, and then what we're going to do is place down a block, any block you like, and then place on top of that your observer. And remember that the arrow points to where the signal is going to go. So you've got the eyes where it detects changes, and then arrow where the signal's going to go. And then on that we're going to put a piston. And on the front of the piston we're then going to put either slime or honey blocks. Either will do. I'm using slime now, but in a minute you'll see I use honey as well. And then what we're going to do is going to do the exact opposite, facing the other direction. It's as simple as that, really. That's basically how you make a flying machine. And then if I show you, we put a block on the front here, and it will go. That is the basics of a flying machine, and they can go in any direction you want. That's the other thing about them. So if we do one here, so again, look, red dot facing upwards, piston facing upwards, slime block. Then we're going to do the opposite, going the other way. So we want our observer facing into this block, which will have our piston. And then if we break this one will go to space then. Bye! It's literally going to keep going. It does bring about an interesting question. You could use this to send one of your pals to space. Because if they are on top of it, they will just keep going up and up and up and up. And they do just keep going. That is the problem with them. Oh, oh I fell off. Yeah, that one will just keep going. It will eventually get to max world height and stop. This one here that we've got is a basic 4x4 piston door. And you can then connect these signals any way you want. I will show you how the easiest way of doing it is. It's probably not the best. There are better ways of doing it, but it's the simplest for beginners to understand. So I'll show you the easiest way to connect these up. And then you can pop this anywhere you like and have a piston door. But they do make very satisfying piston doors. I really like this, especially for things like castle builds. It's very cool. And all you want to do, if you want to make it so that the whole thing works, all you need to do is connect that redstone down there to this redstone up here, and that will make a nice little circuit, and then you just put buttons on it up here, and it will make an opening and closing door. Very straightforward. Flying machines, all in all, very helpful. Remember, arrows pointing into your pistons, pistons into the slime, and that is all you really need to know about flying machines. But yeah, this door, really easy to build, and I'm going to show you how. So the first thing we're going to do is place down 4 droppers. They need to be facing forwards, like this, and then along the front of them, you're going to build some wool. I've been demoted down to pink wool again because of my antics in the last episode. So what we're going to then do on top of that is build our piston door. So what we're going to do is put 4 4 observers pointing into that. And then on top of that, we're going to put our pistons facing up. And then on top of that, we're going to put our slime box. So we're going to put 1, 2. That is for our normal flying machine. And then we're going to put 4 on top of that. Okay. And what you're going to do is alternate that with this one. So we're going to put honey there. And then slime. And then honey. So we're going to build our door on here. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's quite important you do it this way around, because if you try and build your door afterwards, you will result in a catastrophe, really. It'll all start at random times, and we might even get that happening because we all know I'm not pro. Next thing you're going to do is build your like sort of outside of the door. I've done it over there with netherite blocks, but I'm going to do it with diamond here. So what we've got here is a frame that when this moves up, it can go up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go across 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then that's our door frame. And then along here, you can put whatever blocks you like. And it's as simple as that, really. So the only other thing we're going to do is put on here our observers. So where I've put those ones, so we're going to have observers along here facing into these netherite blocks. So like this. Remember, the way the arrow points is the way the signal is going to go. And then from behind that, what we're going to do is put more pink wool across the front here. Oh, glitch, 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 glitch. Okay, and then along the front of that, we're going to put some redstone. And I'm just going to pop a button down here for now, because then we can see that it all works. And basically what's going to happen is when you put a signal from here, so in this case from this button, this redstone line will light up, which will activate the hoppers, not the hoppers, the observers, which will then point into what we're about to build down here, which is going to be the last stage of this. So what it will do is point into these, which will then activate the going down motion. Okay. So what we've basically got, this is a flying machine here, and then on top of that we've got some blocks and some more honey and slime to keep it all together. So what will happen is when you press the button down here, that will send a signal into these droppers, which will make them activate. The observers here will notice a change in those droppers, and it will push the whole thing up at once. In theory. But we already know I'm not a pro. Dave, do you think it's going to work? Where is he? Dave, do you think it's going to work? No, he doesn't. Right, let's give it a go and see. What we're going to do is press this button down here. And in theory, that should move our whole door up. It worked! Look, it is closed. And then if we press this button here, it'll open. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Maybe. But that's as simple as it is. And then all you've got to do is connect the signal from down here to the signal up there. And the simplest way to do that is using slabs. So if we grab some slabs, any old slabs will do. I'm going to use smooth sandstone, because why not? So what you then need to do is build yourself up a little spiral that will... actually, let's do it with wool, because I'm pro, remember? Well, I used to be pro, and then they demoted me. But basically, what you're going to want to do is build a little spiral all the way up. Now, there is a more efficient way, and it takes up less space to do this with observers. And I think I'll probably show you that in one of these episodes, but it is also likely to be less simple. and we can all understand a redstone signal. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a repeater in here, and then we're going to take the redstone signal, because we get 15 redstone from the repeater going all the way down here. And then if we break that, knew I needed that sandstone for something. Right, so we've now hooked up this to here, and then all we do is if we press this button, it should make the door come back up and then come back down. And then you can have that button linked to wherever you want. So usually on my builds, I have a button around here somewhere, and then I'll have one on the other side as well. And the beauty of it is that because it's activated with a button, it's quite simple to have opening and closing. And it's as easy as that. 4x4 piston door. Really simple. Really easy. You will mess it up. I mess it up all the time. But you will mess it up, but it will be fine. All you need to do is just rebuild the flying the flying machines. The flying machines are temperamental. They will all go off at different times. You will start building the door and place a block in the wrong place in front of an observer. It will set half of it off, and then half of it will go. My recommendation is to build the doorway first. So put the observers up here, these ones here, put those in, and then put these in, and then build your door. Because that way, everything will be in place, and you're not going to be messing around with stuff before it's ready. So if you build the doorway and the bottom, and then build the door itself, that way you will have less problems. The other thing is, make sure you put something along the top. The thing about flying machines is, where did my... I sent one up into space, but I have no idea where it's gone. It's up there somewhere. I don't know where it's gone. I definitely sent one into space. Okay, so you will probably send some flying machines into space, but that's what they're for. They fly. They're meant to do that. So you're absolutely fine. Redstone made easy. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. If there's anything you think I should do with a flying machine, I love them. So if there's anything you think we could do with them that you want to see a video on, let me know. And as always, please leave me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and please consider subscribing, or Dave will yell at me. Won't you, Dave? Yep. Bye!